Hello, and welcome to another set of battles in Season 18 of Geo Battle League. So this time around, I merely promised it a couple times throughout the week prior, but I think once or twice. But in any event, better late than never, we're here to take on the Ultra Premier Cup, or Ultra Premier League. Ultra Premier. We're going to take on Ultra Premier. So, was it no legendaries, no mythicals, I think, if I remember correctly. It's just pretty much everything else for of it all up for grabs for the Ultra Premier Cup. So we shall see how we do. Did maybe like a set or two in Ultra Premier prior to this, and did relatively okay, but ultimately we'll have to wait and see how this team fares in these upcoming battles. But before we jump into the battles, just kind of going over where we're currently at in the season. Right now we're currently in ace ranking with an ELO of 2077. We got here with 154 wins on our belt of a total of 280 battles. Current longest win streak is 11. Again, no idea if we'll ever break that anytime soon, but it's there. It's a goal, I guess. And then we earned ourselves a cool 295,000 Stardust throughout the season, so hopefully we'll be able to get much more Stardust throughout, but only time will tell throughout the rest of the season. For now, we'll go ahead and jump right into the basic rewards and jump into the Ultra Premier. And to introduce the team that I'll be using for this match, we're starting things out with an Annihilate up the front, who's rocking Counter, Night Slash, and a Shadow Ball. Hanging out in the middle is the Shadow version of Feraligatr, who's rocking Shadow Claw. Very fitting for the Shadow typing. Anyway, for the Shadow typing set. Anyway, it's rocking Shadow Claw, Hydro Cannon, and Ice Beam. And then hanging out in the back, we have Poliwrath, who's rocking Counter, Icy Wind, and Scald for all that attack drop goodness. Anyway, I guess Shadow is more of a state of being. Anyway, sorry. Moving right along from that, we'll just go ahead and jump right into the battles and see how we do for our first set of the night. Might be a bit of a long night considering my ramblings, but we'll see. Anywho, first match of the set is going to be against Dio Guerra 07. Alright, Dio, what do you got? First round is going to be up against a Feraligatr. Definitely not feeling all too happy about taking out those Shadow Claws, but otherwise we're able to do some pretty good neutral damage with our counters. And now we're able to strike back with a Night Slash. Not really able to do all too much there, but otherwise we're still hanging in there. We're still kicking. There, we'll go ahead and fire off. Or we're gonna go ahead and shield out here. It's gonna be a Hydro Cannon. I guess they're coming in with another Hydro Cannon. We'll go ahead and shield out again. Not sure if this is the best idea to try and tank out all of these Shadow Claws and block out all these Hydro Cannons, but we're here. Anywho, we'll go ahead and fire off a Night Slash their way. We're able to clear out shield number 1, and with that, I'm going to go ahead and swap out for my Poliwrath, into which case they're going to swap out for an Ampharos. Okay, with that, I'm going to waste no time. We're going to go straight for the Scald. Get them onto yellow. Actually, blues to drop their attack if by a little bit as well, so that's kind of nice. And with that, they were able to gain quite a good amount of energy, so we'll see what move they're packing here. It's going to be the Thunder Punch. Oh, going for the double out here. Double trouble with the Thunder Punch. Ow. And with that, we'll go ahead and bring back Annihilate, who is able to counter out the rest of the Ampharos right on out of here. With that, I think we have just enough for Night Slash. We'll find out in just a moment. Hoop. And we are now face to face with a Trevenant, who is actually making pretty quick work of my Annihilate. Not gonna lie. And with that, I'm go ahead and swap right now for my Feraligatr. No idea if we're going to actually be able to tank out these seed bombs. Yeah, because we are a bit on the frail side in terms of our general typing, but... Ooh, and with that, they actually do come back in with their own Feraligatr, who I think does have enough to finish off the rest of our... Yep, the rest of our own Shadow Feraligatr, and with that, we do knock each other out, but the Trevenant lives to see another day. So unfortunately, that is going to be loss number 1 of the set here. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so starting off with the loss, not particularly a great start, but we still have 4 matches left in the set. We'll see if we can bounce right back as we jump into match number 2. Whoever they may be. There you go. And match number 2 of this set is going to be up against... Antomosukine. Pretty sure I butchered that terribly, I apologize. 24, I think the number was. But anyway, first round is going to be up against a Tentacruel. Okay, with that, luckily for us, our ghost typing does a really great job of handling those poison jabs. I think we might be able to survive at least 1 Scald, if anything, as well. So I may opt not to tank out, or I may opt to try and tank out this next one. They could also be throwing Hydro Pump, which is a little bit concerning, but we're going to tank it out, see how we do. It is going to be the Scald. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. We'll go ahead and shield out here. I think even if it is Acid Spray, I'd rather not tank out any more than I need to. It is going to be another Scald. And we actually do manage to avoid the attack debuffs this time around, so I'll take that. We'll go ahead and fire off Night Slash their way. Ooh, actually not clear out the Tentacruel just yet. Get 1 more counter in before Tentacruel's demise there. Alright, that next up is going to be their own Annihilate. In which case we'll go ahead and waste no time here. Go straight for the Shadow Ball. Ooh, actually land the Shadow Ball. I'll take that. Thank you very much. And with that, we'll go ahead and now say goodbye to our Annihilate here. And this is going to be Ice Punch. Yeah. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And with that, we'll come in with our Shadow Feraligatr to finish off the rest of the Annihilate. And now, final one to deal with is going to be the Skeletors. Okay, with that, we do have a lot of shields to burn through, so I'm going to go ahead and try and work our way through that. Okay. Okay. We're going to use up our final shield here. Now the big question is, can we get to our Hydro Cannon before they get to their... Ooh, Disarming Voice, okay. Ooh, okay. So I think with that, they've used up all the energy on their Skeletor. Oh, they definitely used up all the energy on Skeletor with that. So with that, we just gotta get enough energy for a Scald to finish off the Skeletors. And hopefully either Shadow Ball or Disarming Voice doesn't finish us off in 1 shot. I don't think it's enough to, but I'm gonna count my chickens. There we go. Alright, we do manage to get to the Scald. They have opted to call it a night before we finish firing off. But either way, we're able to finish off the rest of the Skeletor and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so with that right now, we are currently all tied up. We're 1 win and 1 loss. Let's see if we can bump it back in our favor. Go for that 2-1 as we look for match number 3 of this set. Might take a little bit of time out here, but we'll see. Up there you go. And match number 3 of this set is going to be up against Minwon19. Busting out the book. Not just like that. Anyway. First matchup is going to be up against a Weezing of the Galarian variety. Alrighty. Okay, with that, I'm going to shield out here just in case they're going straight overheat and dip. They're going for the overheat. Okay. Got you, got you. I think the only move they could know is Brutal Swing. Might do some pretty nasty neutral damage if anything. But otherwise, I think we should be able to tank out at least one overheat at this point. Give it a try. Let's try to take out this next move. See what they got. It is going to be another overheat. That gets us to about half health. And with that, we'll go ahead and fire off another Shadow Ball their way. Do they opt to shield again? Or do they let their Wheezing go? Oh. Actually, neither. I may actually opt to let my Annihilate go on this one. Depending if it's overheat again. Nope, it's going to be Brutal Swing this time. And with that, just to waste no time here, we'll go ahead and fire off a Night Slash their way. Maybe get ourselves an attack boost, but I think overall we should be able to still clear out the rest of the Wheezing. There we go. And with that, next Mongo is going to be the Tentacruel. For us, we do have a Night Slash up and running before we meet our demise there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And then we'll go ahead and swap right on out for my Feraligatr. Now with that, we're going to try and tank out this first one. I think even if it is Scald, we should be okay. It's going to be Sludge Wave. Ooh, okay. Sludge Wave. Definitely wasn't expecting Sludge Wave, I'll give you that. And with that, they've opted to swap out for the Ludicolo. We managed to get some good neutral damage in with a Ice Beam real quick. Go ahead and fire off a Hydro Cannon their way. That would be throw out shield number 2. And with that, I'm going to swap in for my Poliwrath. We'll go ahead and shield out here just because I'd rather not tank out any Leaf Storm. Probably not something I want to tank out. Thank you very much. Their attack has harshly fallen, so I'm a little less concerned now, but rather not take the chance against the rest of this Ludicolo if I don't have to. Thank you very much. So we'll go ahead and Icy Wind the rest of the Ludicolo right on out of here. And that's going to be the return of the Tentacruel. Now with that, pretty much all of my moves don't really do too much damage to Tentacruel, so I might as well just go for the heaviest hitting one with Scald. Get them into the red, and we actually do manage to get the attack debuff with that too, so I could take that. Now with that, I'm guessing it's going to be another Sludge Wave heading our way. Yeah, ooh, gets us deep into the yellow, but otherwise we're still kicking. And with that, we probably could have finished things off with an Icy Wind, admittedly, but I'd rather not take the chance if I don't need to. So we'll go ahead and fire off the Scald, clear out the Tentacruel, and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Oh, excuse me. Something in my throat, apparently. Alright, so with that... we're now back in the world. We're now currently in the positive with 2 wins and 1 loss. Let's see if we can secure ourselves a positive win-loss set as we look for match number 4 of this set. And speaking of, match number 4 of this set is going to be up against Alex CE98. All right, Alex, what do you got? First round is going to be up against an Ampharos. That it is a purified Ampharos, interestingly enough. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead. We do have just enough for a Shadow Ball, but we'll go ahead and fire off a Night Slash their way. They have opted to tank it out regardless. And we don't get any buffs from that, so I'm kind of bummed about that. But let's go ahead and see if we can take out this next move. It's going to be a Thunder Punch, gets us well into the yellow. And with that, speaking of, we'll go ahead and shield out here just in case it is going to be another Thunder Punch or Brutal Swing or anything of the sort. Definitely don't want to try and take that out if we don't need to. Thank you very much. Now with that, we'll go ahead and fire off another Night Slash their way. We'll either take out the Ampharos or take a shield. I don't know what they're feeling. Okay, we're gonna take out the Ampharos. And with that, next one is going to be the Skeletors. And with that, we're gonna fire off Night Slash their way. Clear out shield number 1. Ooh, and we actually have an opportunity to fire off another Night Slash their way. So I'll go ahead and do just that. Might as well before I inevitable demise anyway. That, we'll go ahead and swap right on out for our Feraligatr. And with that, I'll shield out just in case they're going for the... Yep, they're going all in with the Shadow Ball. Okay, I think they either have just enough for another Shadow Ball, or they need one more Incinerate. Or they're coming in with Disarming Voice. I think it's going to be another Shadow Ball. I think they've charged enough for another Shadow Ball. It is indeed going to be another Shadow Ball. It hurts quite a bit. Otherwise, they're bringing in the Swampert, in which case we'll bring in the Poliwrath. And with that, we should be able to tank out any of the charge moves they throw our way, I'm pretty sure. Earthquake gets us to about half health. Not too bad, not too bad. We'll go ahead and fire off a Scald their way. Get some good neutral damage with that. Get them on the red, okay. And we lower their attack, okay. And before we finish off the Swampert, they have Optical on tonight, so we do manage to secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so no matter what, we're going to be in the positive for this set, but we might as well see if we can go 4-1 as we look for our final opponent of this set. See how we do. Let's see how we do. Yeah, no matter what, we're climbing up by a little bit. But anyway, see how we do in our final match. Is going to be up against Alex to Andrea. Alex to Andrea, I think, or something like that. Anyway, Alex starting things out with a Shadow Ampharos. Okay. Digging the Amphoroses all over the place. Not sure how to read on that. But anyway, go ahead and try and tank out this next one. I think even if it is Brutal Swing, we should be okay. Here's going to be the Brutal Swing, because it's still about half health. Okay, but with that, we're just shy of double Night Slash, but we'll go ahead and fire off Night Slash number 1 their way. Clear out shield number 1. I'll take it. Go ahead and trade that out with my own shield here, just because I don't want any of my other mons to have to face Ampharos just yet. Like that. I think they might be letting their Ampharos go here, but we'll go ahead and fire for Night Slash anyway. Oh. Oh, okay. So the Ampharos does survive the Night Slash, but we do have an opportunity to fire off. One more Night Slash their way. Now they're bringing in the Feraligatr. So in which case we have an opportunity to fire off one more Night Slash before I end up gold demise. Now we'll go ahead and bring in Le Poliwrath. And now it's going to be the, I guess, an anti-mirror at this point. I don't know how to respond to this, actually. Just kind of traded in their favorable matchup with our mirrored unfavorable matchup, I guess. Not 100% sure, but anywho. We'll go ahead and ride this one out, see how we do. Go ahead and fire off another Hydro Cannon their way. Get them well into the yellow. And with that, I may actually opt to use my final shield here, just because I want to try and get rid of this Poliwrath before it has an opportunity to fire off another, or a debuff towards my Poliwrath. Okay, and now how the turntables. It is now our Poliwrath against their Feraligatr. I'm not sure if Feraligatr knows anything that can be neutral to water types. We'll find out in a moment. Nope, it's gonna be Hydro Cannon. We're able to handle that just fine. And they are going for another charge move though. It's gonna be another Hydro Cannon. I'm assuming it is, but let's see what it is. It's gonna be Hydro Cannon again. Does get us deep into the yellow if anything, but we are able to counter out the rest of their Feraligatr and secure ourselves a victory number 4 this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, managed to somehow turn that in our favor there to get ourselves 4 wins out of 5. So that we can claim this 900 Stardust, this fast TM. That's nice. We got ourselves a Marrow. Always nice to have. Good for shiny shaman research if you're like me and still working on the first page of that. Getting there. Anyway, we got ourselves a Marrow. It's a very high IV Marrow. I might still transfer you out because I think we have a hundo. I'm gonna regret it if we didn't. But anyway, RIP Marrow, you have done well. Oh, and we also got ourselves our 3,000th win in Go Battle League in general. Hey, look at that. How did I totally miss that? We hit it right on the money on that one. That's nice. I like it. And with that, we can claim the rank awards, in which case we got ourselves another clean number, 2121. Cool, double number there. I'll take that. Yeah, there we go. We got ourselves our 3,000th win in Go Battle League. Hey-oh. Raise the... Anyway. Excuse me. Yeah. Can't argue there. Holding strong in our win to loss ratio overall, so I'll take that. And managed to get ourselves a positive set to start off the night, so we're slowly but surely beginning our climb up to veteran ranking. Hopefully we'll be able to continue that, but knock on wood, we'll see how it goes. But first and foremost, always remember, stay hydrated. Win or lose, hydration is important no matter what. Anywho, hydration and lovely win numbers and ELO numbers aside, we'll go ahead and jump right back into the basic rewards and into Ultra Premier. And to reintroduce the team that we'll be using for these battles, we're starting things out with an Annihilate up at the front, who's rocking Counter, Night Slash, and Shadow Ball. Hanging out in the middle, we have Feraligatr of the Shadow variety, who's rocking Shadow Claw, Hydro Cannon, and Ice Beam. Excuse me. And hanging out in the back, we have a Poliwrath, who's rocking Counter, Icy Wind, and Scald. Alright, so this is the team that we'll be rocking. Let's go ahead and jump right back into the battles and see how we do for our first match in set number 2. Ayo. Alright, and match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Technoir CE. Alright, Technoir, what do you got? First round is going to be up against a Shadow Poliwrath. Hello. Just kidding, our first match is actually going to be up against a Drapion. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and try and tank out whatever charge move Drapion's throwing our way. It's going to be a Crunch. Does pack some pretty nasty neutral damage, if anything. With that, we'll go ahead and chuck a Night Slash their way. Clear out shield number 1. And with that, I'm actually going to go ahead and swap right on out for my Poliwrath, who I think has a little bit of a better matchup against Drapion. I'm not 100% sure. It's been a while since I fought a Drapion. Anyway, Drapion coming in with a Sludge Bomb. Okay, with that... Ooh, they do have another charge move up and running. We'll go ahead and shield out here just because I'm not sure if we'd be able to tank out a second Sludge Bomb. We probably would have been able to tank out that Crunch, but it is what it is. And I probably could have saved the energy since... Anyway. A lot of woulda, coulda, shouldas in this one particular matchup. But anyway, we are able to finish off the rest of the Drapion, at the very least. And with that, we are once again face-to-face with the Shadow Poliwrath. We'll go ahead and fire off an Icy Wind, just so that way we're able to lower their attack, if only by a little bit, before our inevitable demise. There we go. And with that, instead of bringing in Annihilate, I'm actually going to go ahead and bring in my Shadow Feraligatr, who is now face-to-face with a Shadow Skin Tank. Okay, interesting. And with that, I'm opted to come back in with the Annihilate. Not 100% sure if that was actually the best call, but we're back. Ooh, we actually do survive that, interestingly enough. You have an opportunity to fire off at least one Night Slash their way. It's not going to do much, but, you know, get a little bit going. Okay. And with that, we say goodbye to our Annihilate there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. With that, we'll come back in with our Feraligatr. They do have a charge move up and running, so we'll go ahead and shield out here. They might have me in a CMP tie here. It's rather unfortunate, but it is what it is. Yep, there it is. That. I think we might be able to undercharge it. Oh no, I should just finish off the Skun Tank. That's fine too. That works out too, I guess. But with that, Poliwrath has returned. We are really low on health, so I'm not sure if we'll be able to survive these. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, the Scald is enough to finish off our Feraligatr there, so it is going to be loss number 1 in this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Our opponent coming in with the double poison dark types in the back. Wasn't expecting that at all. Genuinely. Anyway, with that, we are currently starting out with a loss. Not the greatest, but it happened last time. Last set, so let's see if we can bounce back again as we go against Oliver Waiapao. Oh boy, that was a lot of words. Anyway. Sorry, moving right along. Facing off against a shiny Sylveon up at the front. Now facing off against a Chestnut. As we swapped in for our Feraligatr. And with that, coming in with the Ice Beam. Able to land the Ice Beam. I will take that. Thank you very much. Wants to go ahead and shield out here to keep my Feraligatr alive as long as I possibly can. It's going to be the superpower. Ooh, and with that, they're now coming in with a Magnezone. And with that, we'll go ahead and fire off a Hydro Cannon their way. Clear out shield number 1. Can I get off another Hydro Cannon before they get there? Volt Switch in. The answer was there before I even finished the question. The answer is yes. We'll come back in with our Annihilate here. We'll go ahead and shield out here just in case they're going for the Wild Charge and Dip. Not going for the Dip though. Okay. We might be going for another Wild Charge out here. In which case this might hurt quite a bit. Oh, buddy. Okay, with that, Sylveon has returned to the field. And fire off a Shadow Ball their way, get them to about half health. And with that, we'll go ahead and swap right on out for our Poliwrath. Hopefully we can get to Scald in time. Oh, no. Probably should have opted for Icy Wind instead. The regret is starting to kick in. What are we trying to tank out is Psyshock. We do tank it out at the very least. And with that, firing off the Scald, clearing out the Sylveon, and countering out the Magnezone. Oh, buddy. With that, we are able to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Oh, no idea how that worked out, but we managed to pull a win there somehow. And with that, we're all tied up. We're 1 win and 1 loss. Let's see if we can go 2-1 as we go into match number 3 now, which is going to be up against Lupita Chiquita, 69. Nice. Anyway. Alright, Lupita starting things out with a Dragonite. Oh, buddy. Okay. That, I'm assuming they're gonna spam Dragon Claws all the way to Sunday. That, we'll go ahead and respond in kind by firing off some Night Slashes their way. Just go for the twofer. Actually, managed to clear out both shields on that one. Nice. And with that, I think I'll just go ahead and let my Annihilate go here. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And with that, we'll go ahead and swap right on in for our Shadow Feraligatr. And shield out here because we're not exactly the bulkiest of Pokemon at the moment. With that, next mon to deal with is going to be Porygon 2. Huh. Not sure how to handle Porygon 2. Ooh. It did have a charge move up and running, so I'm not sure if sending Poliwrath in at that exact moment was the best idea. It is going to be Tri-Attack, so we're able to handle that just fine. That's good. In the event, we're back face-to-face with their Dragonite, and we are able to counter out the rest of their Dragonite. Now that final one is going to be the Skeleturge, but they have opted to call it a night, which does give us our 60th win in the current stage of the research, and our second win of the night. Of this set, I'm sorry. Anyways, GG's. GG's all around. Sorry, my brain is all over the place tonight. Oh, bloody. Maybe that's working out in favor. I don't know. Anyway, right now we're currently 2-1. Let's see if we can go 3-1 as we jump into match number 4, which is going to be up against Soldier Machine. Alright, Soldier Machine, what do you got? First round's going to be against the Shadow Empress. And we'll go ahead and opt for the straight counters. Okay, they're going to fire off their charge move first. We'll go ahead and tank out this one. I think even if it is Brutal Swing, we should be okay. Thunder Punch does get us deep into the yellow, but otherwise we're still hanging in there. Still hanging in there. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and fire off a Night Slash their way. Clear out shield number 1. We'll go ahead and shield out here just to keep my my Annihilate alive as long as I possibly can. Go ahead and fire off another Night Slash their way. I did do decent damage to the Ampharos. We'll take out shield number 2. Decent damage to the Ampharos it is. I'll take it. And with that, we are actually able to counter out the rest of the Ampharos with very little health to spare, but we're still kicking. And they're bringing in the Talon Flame. We now say goodbye to our Annihilate there. RP, buddy, you've done well. Now go ahead and swap right on in for our Feraligatr. Maybe a bit risky, but I'm going to try and tank this one out. Gonna be Brave Bird. Ooh, buddy. That final mon to deal with is going to be their own Feraligatr, into which case we're going to come in with our Poliwrath. We should be able to resist any of the charge moves that Feraligatr throws our way. Pretty certain. Maybe playing it a little too risky here, but we're going to try and take this one too. Okay. Okay. Going for the Icy Wind for the guaranteed debuff. No idea if that's even going to come into play here. Wow, they really They really gambled on that one. Fair enough, fair enough. And I think their gamble's actually going to pay off here because we're firing off the Hydro Cannon straight into a shield. Woo. Making me regret that Scald, the last minute decision not to run Scald there. So oh, excuse me. Oh. So that's that. We're currently all tied up here. RIP's there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Alright. I think I'm gonna take the opportunity to grab a quick drink of water here. Oh, that one hit me like a truck. Oh my goodness. Ooh, buddy. Okay. Alright. Okay. So with that, right now we are currently 2 wins and 2 losses. It's all down to the wire here, down to the final match. Yeah. We'll see if we end this set in a positive or if it's going to be our first negative set of the night. And hopefully our last negative set of the night if it is going to be the last, if it is going to be the negative set here. Yeah, I think with that, yeah, I think I'm stalling. I think I've stalled enough here. We'll go ahead and yeah, jump into it. We're 2 wins, 2 losses again. Will we end in the positive or will we end in the negative for the set? Only one way to find out as we look for match number 5 of the set. Sorry, I'm stumbling over my words all over the place today. I don't know what's going on with that. But anywho, match number 4 of this set is going to be up against 313 Ctron. Or Electron, maybe? I don't know. But anyway, first matchup is going to be up against a Hydreigon. And with that, we're going to be face to face with a Golisopod. We'll go ahead and try and tank out this next attack. It's going to be Aerial Ace. Ooh. And I see the Aerial Ace and my immediate reaction is, oh, bring in my other fighter. Oh, buddy. I am all over the place tonight. Forgive me for my misjudgments and... Again, I am clearly not in my right headspace today. I don't know what else to tell you. But anyway, we fired off an Icy Wind. We were able to get the attack debuff at the very least. We should be able to handle at least one more Aerial Ace, I'm pretty sure. We'll see in just a moment. Gets us deep into the red, but otherwise we are hanging in there. With that, we'll go ahead and fire off a Scald their way. It's still going to be resisted damage, but is it enough to finish the Golisopod? Ooh, almost. Almost enough. But with one more counter, we were able to finish off the rest of the Golisopod there. And with that, ooh, next one that we're facing off with is going to be a Granbull. This should be interesting. And with that, we'll go ahead and fire for Hydro Cannon their way. Clear out shield number 1. It's going to be the turn of the Hydreigon. Then all of our moves are pretty much resisted, and we are currently deep in the red at the moment. But otherwise, we do still have an opportunity to fight back as best we can against this Hydreigon. Ooh, and we even got the attack boost. Not gonna matter all that much, but at least we got one counter in with that. Okay, with that, unfortunately, I think they're gonna be able to out-charm me before I get to my next Hydro Cannon. Yep, so it looks like, unfortunately, we are gonna be in the negative with this set. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Also, Super Chango. Chongo. I apologize if I'm butchering that in any way, but what's up? Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. GG's. Yeah, we gave it our best. Unfortunately, in the end, it doesn't even matter. But yeah. Welcome, welcome. We just completed our second set of the night. Started out strong with 4 wins out of 5 to kick things off. Unfortunately, this set is going to be in the negative overall, but we kept it close. Close as we can with, at the very least, 2 wins out of 5, so can't really argue with that. And we do still get this 900 Stardust and this fast TM. And we're still staying out in the 2100s for our rank, so, a lot of copium there, but I think it's warranted copium. All in all. Also apologize, I don't know why I'm feeling like extra loopy tonight. I don't know what's going on with that, so if I seem a little off, it's because I am. But yeah. In any event, yeah, right now, W hat. I thought you had like a space in white. It could still be a space in white, in which case I don't blame you. I don't know what's going on either. If it's W hat, thank you very much. Gifted from my sister over Christmas, I think like last Christmas, I think it was. So it's currently the de facto Go Battle League hat, at least for these streams. I do have a couple of other. I have a slowly but surely growing collection of Pokemon hats that I got from, also still from my sister as well as from my cousins and whatnot. So. Yeah, we may switch out every now and again through other battle formats, but for now I think this is gonna be my de facto hat for all that Go Battle League goodness. But anyway, future plans for future hats aside, yeah, right now we have one positive set of battles under our belt, as well as one negative set under our belt. And we have another question: do you collect Pokemon cards? Kind of, sort of. I admittedly just started maybe this past October, give or take. And I like purchased boxes like here and there, but I haven't. Yeah. So technically, yes. I've begun a collection of Pokemon cards. I don't know if I'm a de facto collector or if I have any idea what's the good stuff to look out for, but I do have now an ever slowly but surely growing collection of Pokemon cards. Yeah, mostly due to my coworkers got me a box of Pokemon cards, and I got a couple packs when I went to was it the Sacramento Regionals back in October. So yeah, ever since then I'm like, ooh, kind of fun to open up packs of Pokemon cards. Never know what you're gonna get. Anyway. So yeah, that's been my long-winded answer to say, yeah, I've been collecting here and there. Not my main focus in the Pokemon stuffs, but it's there. An addiction is growing. Best believe. No idea if I'll ever make content around Pokemon cards. Don't really know how to. How does one content? Never really been one for big reactions. I don't know. But maybe someday. You never know. Anyway, sorry, I'm rambling on and on over here. Don't mind me. Just mentally recollecting myself as we jump right back into the basic rewards for set number 3. Jumping into the Ultra Premier Cup. And to reintroduce the team that we've been using for these battles, we're starting things out with Annihilate up at the front, who's rocking Counter, Night Slash, and Shadow Ball. Hanging out in the middle, we have the Shadow version of Feraligatr, rocking Shadow Claw, Hydro Cannon, and Ice Beam. And then closing everything out, we have... Excuse me. Okay. Closing everything out, we have Poliwrath, who is rocking Counter, Icy Wind, and Scald. Alright, so this is the squad that we have assembled. Let's go ahead and jump right back into the battles and see how we do for set number 3 of the night. And match number 1 of this set is going to be up against One Favor. Anyway, starting things out with a Dragonite. And it's going to be a standard Dragonite this time around, so I got to be a little bit careful about how much damage I'm taking from this Dragonite. The Dragon Breath is definitely going to start adding up in terms of damage here. Dragon Claw is definitely not helping, but we should be able to, yeah, we are able to tank out at least one of those, so I'll take that. Okay, we'll go ahead and fire off a Night Slash their way. See if we're able to bait a shield out with that. So we are. Okay, and with that we now have enough energy for a Shadow Ball. We'll go ahead and fire that their way. Do we clear out shield number 2, or we do good damage to the Dragonite? So number 2 it is. Okay. And with that, we now say goodbye to our Annihilate there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And with that, we'll go ahead and swap in for our Poliwrath. We'll go ahead and shield out here just in case. I know there's a slim but real possibility that Dragonite knows Hurricane. But in this case, it looks like they're going for the Dragon Claws. I'll try and take this one out. It could be Super Power this time around. Oh, it's going to be another Dragon Claw. Some decent damage in there. Okay. Okay, with that, we'll just go ahead and finish off the rest of this Dragonite here with a real quick Icy Wind. Okay, they are 1 up in terms of shields on us, but they do have 1 up in terms of what am I even talking about? Anyway. Sorry, again, I'm mentally all over the place tonight, and I apologize for that. But anyway, right now our Feraligatr is facing off against this Drapion. Maybe looking at some pretty nasty neutral damage coming in from one of its attacks here. Could be Sludge Bomb, maybe. That's gonna be Crunch. Still packing some pretty nasty damage there. And lowering our defense while we're at it. And we are able to get them well into the red at the very least. And it looks like we're going to be saying goodbye to our Feraligatr here. Yep, there it is. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And now we're switching back in for our Poliwrath, who has to face off against a very healthy Jellicent. And unfortunately, we don't really have any form of ways to damage Jellicent at this point. So we're gonna be in it for the long haul on this one. I'm assuming they're gonna be hitting us with the Shadow Ball now to finish us off. Otherwise, this battle's gonna drag on for kind of a while. Yep, there it is. So with that, unfortunately, that is gonna be loss number 1 to start things off. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, right now we're currently 0-1. Not a great place to start, but seems to be the trend of the night. See if we can bounce back now as we go into match number 2, which is going to be up against. There we go. Soige 23 whoa. Apologize, I butchered that last part of their name. But anyway, they're starting things out with a Machamp of the Shadow variety. Hello. I'll go ahead and try and take this next one out. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be enough for payback. It's going to be Cross Chop, where I'm going to have that just fine. Like that. Next mon is going to be a Florges. I've opted to fire a Night Slash for whatever reason. And with that, we'll go ahead and swap right on out for our Feraligatr. Right now, we are able to handle their Fairy Wind attack fairly well. And to counter attack with our Hydro Cannons. Now, truth be told, I don't really remember what moves Florges knows. So, regardless of what happens here, I'm going to go ahead and shield out. It's going to be a disarming voice. Could also maybe Moonblast? I don't know if Florges actually knows any grass-type moves, despite looking like a Pokemon that should know grass-type moves. Anywho, taking no chances here. Gotta go ahead and shield up here. Gonna be Petal Blizzard. Oh yeah, it does know. It does indeed know. Grass-type moves. Not sure if they lagged out there for a moment, and if they did, I apologize for that. But it looks like they're alive again, so we'll go ahead and continue on with the battle here. Had a brief pause moment there. Anywho, we'll go ahead and now fire off another Hydro Cannon their way. Did we clear the Machamp or did we clear the shield? Clear the Machamp it is. Okay. That final one to deal with is going to be a Politoed. Because I'm going to go ahead and bring in the Poliwrath. It's going to be the battle of the Polys out here. I don't remember if Politoed has anything that can neutrally damage us. Doesn't quite look like it. Okay, and with that, they have opted to call it a night from there. So we do manage to get ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, so with that right now, we're currently 1 win and 1 loss. Feels very deja vu from the past couple sets. Let's see if we can go 2-1 as we go into match number 3 of this set. Which will be against someone. We'll find out in just a moment. Please hold on the line. In the meantime, stay hydrated. Okay, match number 3 of this set is going to be up against Mr. DJ. Alright, Mr. DJ. Starting things out with the Shadow Walrein. With that, they're swapping things out for Feraligatr, in which case we'll swap out for our Poliwrath. Okay, with that, let's go ahead and try and tank out this next attack, see how well we handle. Guessing it's going to be Hydro Cannon. Yep, there it is. Ooh, going for another Hydro Cannon, I'm assuming. Should get us right at the red, I think. Either deep in the yellow. Deep in the yellow, okay. Works out a little bit better for us. With that, we'll go ahead and fire off a Scald their way. It's going to be resisted, but should do decent resisted damage regardless. Send one into the red. No attack debuff, I'm a little bit bummed about that. But anyway, we are able to counter the rest of the Feraligatr right on out of here. And with that, it's going to be a return of the Walrein. With that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and fire off an Icy Wind their way. Just get their attack stat as low as possible before my Annihilape's return. Can we get off one more Icy Wind? We can! Going for the double debuff out here. Oh shoot! Oh, this was a mistake. Anywho, at the very least, we do manage to clear out one of their shields, so that's kind of nice. We'll go ahead and shield out here. Try and keep my Feraligatr alive as long as I can. Ooh. Do I dare? I think I dare. With that, we are able to actually finish off the rest of the Venusaur. I'll take that. And with that, it's our Feraligatr versus the rest of their Shadow Walrein. Earthquake, finishing off a Feraligatr there. Let's see if we can counter the rest of the Walrein out of here, and we can. So we do manage to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, we're in the positive. We're 2 wins, 1 loss. Let's see if we can go for that 3-1 as we go into match number 4, which is going to be up against Egg 2 IMD 3. I'm sure that made sense somewhere. But anyway, first matchup is going to be up against the Glade. Okay, with that, we're going to try to tank this out. It could be a huge mistake on my part, but we're going to try to tank it out. It's going to be a Leaf Blade. Okay. They probably have like 2 or 3 of those already stored away with the amount of energy that we've been charging up. Anyway, we're going to fire off a Night Slash their way. Okay, with that, I'm guessing it's going to be another Leaf Blade heading our way. We're heading shield out here. With that, we are able to fire off our Night Slash their way. Do we clear out shield number 2, or do we take out the do good damage to the Glade? Number 2 it is. Okay. So we do have another Night Slash at the ready. We'll go ahead and fire that off. I'm not sure if it'll be enough to finish off the Glade, but okay. Well, at least we got decent damage in. With that, I think I'll go ahead and say goodbye to our Annihilate here. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And with that, we'll bring in the Feraligatr. We will go ahead and use up our final shield here just because definitely don't want to try and tank out a Leaf Blade with our Shadow Feraligatr. Thank you very much. And with that, next one we're dealing with is going to be the Ampharos. Thunder Punch is definitely going to wear on us quite a lot here. Hopefully I can counter out the rest of the Ampharos before I get to another Trailblaze. That too. Okay, so we are able to counter out the rest of the Ampharos at the very least. So we have that going for us. Okay, with that, final mon to deal with is going to be Feraligatr. Fortunately, we have a way to neutralize a little bit of their damage dealing here. Okay, fired off the Icy Wind. Got the attack debuff there, firing off the Skull. Do we get another attack debuff? We do. But they could possibly already have 2 Hydro Cannons at the ready. Oh, well, in this case, we might be able to win this. It all depends on whether or not we can survive this next charge move. The answer is yes. The attack debuffs came in clutch. We survived with a sliver of HP, and we've secured ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew, took a gamble on that one, but we managed to come on with a W on that one. Hey-oh. Alright, well, anyway, we're in the positive no matter what with 3 wins, but we might as well see if we can go for win number 4 as we jump into our final match of this set, which is going to be up against Cyro GYT. Cyrog YT? Anyway. First mon they're bringing out is going to be the Empoleon. That they've opted to swap in for the Trevenant. Okay, those Night Slashes are definitely going to start adding up, that's for sure. Or the Shadow Claws are going to start adding up, that's for sure. Otherwise, we should be able to fight back, at least for a little bit, with our what was it? Our Night Slash spams. Give us a little bit of wiggle room here. And with with that, we'll now say goodbye to our Annihilate here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. Go ahead and bring in our Feraligatr, who's definitely going to want to shield out this Seed Bomb. Thank you very much. And then we are able to Shadow Claw the rest of the Trevenant right on out of here. Okay, and with that, next up is going to be the Ampharos. Luckily for us, we do have 2 Hydro Cannons all prepped and ready to go. Go ahead and fire both of those. Okay, and now we say goodbye to our Feraligatr here. RIP, buddy, you've done well. Thunder Punch. Then our final mon is going to be the Poliwrath. They do have what I'm assuming is going to be another Thunder Punch heading our way, so this is definitely going to hurt quite a bit. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Ooh, this is Empoleon's, and Empoleon does know Drill Peck. Maybe I should have gone for the Scald. A little bit more. It's not as resisted and it does more damage. The only thing it doesn't guarantee is the hello? Hello? Are you still with us? We might have lost our opponent here. Oh shoot. Either there, they're just kind of toying with me. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I think they might be gone. Oh shoot. You had me on the ropes here too. Well, I'm really hoping that in this scenario that I'm also stuck on their end, so we both get wins at the end of this. I don't know if it works that way, but that never quite a great way to get a win there. But well, prior to that, they kept it close. So I won't argue with that. So GG's on that end. I think they would have had me. They would have had me on that one, depending on how soon Empoleon would have gotten to the their aerial ace, not aerial ace, Drill Peck. So yeah. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully maybe by chance they have they were able to secure the win on their end, and we just got a weird glitch thing happen for us. But yeah. In any event, well, we got ourselves a carbine, so it's like that. Okay, interesting IVs. We'll go ahead and transfer you out. And we got ourselves 3 rare candies as well. And we're still climbing up to 2154. On the plus side, no matter how that last one ended, we were in the positive no matter what. So, you know, at the very least, you know, we remain climbing. We remain climbing no matter what. So, anywho. Right now we have 2 4 wins out of 5s under our belt in this past set, as well as the first set we've done for the night. Not sure how much I like counting that last match, but you know, fortunately it is what it is. I'm sure some people have claimed wins against my lagging moments. Anyway, Apologies. And beyond making excuses, we did also have one negative set of the night as well in set 2 with 2 wins out of 5, but we kept it close on that one, so can't really argue there. Anywho, with that said, sure, okay, we have our ELO set for the night, so we'll go ahead and jump right back into the battles, jump into the Ultra Premiere, and to introduce the team that we've been using throughout the night. We're starting things out with an Annihilate at the front, who's been rocking Counter, Night Slash, and Shadow Ball. Hanging out in the middle, we have Feraligatr of the Shadow variety, who's rocking Shadow Claw, Hydro Cannon, excuse me, and Ice Beam. And then closing everything out, we have Poliwrath, who's rocking Counter, Icy Wind, and Scald. Alright, so this is our squad. Let's go ahead and jump right back into the battles and see how we do for set number 4 of the night. We will do all 5 sets from day 1. Interesting. Anyway, first matchup is going to be against Burshizo. Alright, Burshizo, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Gliscor. I'm sure we'll go ahead and swap right on out for our Feraligatr, into which case they're going to swap out for their Komo. Are they expecting the Ice Beam? We'll find out in a moment. Yep, they are. Fair enough, fair enough. With that, I'm going to go ahead and shield out here. I'll keep my Feraligatr alive as long as I can. It's going to be a Brick Break. Does lower our defense. Okay, with that, we do have an opportunity to fire off one more Ice Beam their way. Do we manage to clear out their second shield? Okay. Now we do say goodbye to our Feraligatr there. Sorry. RIP, buddy, you have done well. Oh boy. I apologize, I've forgotten what Pokemon I was using. Okay, with that, they've swapped out for their Feraligatr of the Shadow variety. Okay. Good damage in with the Hydro Cannon. Okay, lower their attack, if only by a little bit. And we'll go ahead and fire off a Scald too to see if we can get a little bit extra damage in before our inevitable demise. And with that, we now say goodbye to our Poliwrath here. RIP, buddy, you've done well. Now all hope lies on the Annihilate. I don't know what other moves Komodo knows. I'm not too familiar with Komodo. We'll find out. That's gonna be another Brick Break. Oh, they're going for the debuff leading into, I don't know what charge move they're throwing our way. Aerial Ace. Oh, we got demolished on that one. So unfortunately, that is going to be loss number 1 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. And I see we got a promotional chat from Fantastic Usurpa. Yeah, I think I'm good on that one. I appreciate it. Anywho, moving on from promotionals aside, let's go ahead and jump right back into the battles. Right now, we're 0-1, but very familiar territory for us tonight. Let's see if we can balance it all out as we go against one Ryan H11487. Alright, once again, starting things out. This is a Shadow Gliscor kind of a night. Where did all these Shadow Gliscors come from? I don't even know. That's wild. What the heck? Anywho, they swap things out for a Poliwrath. In which case, we're going to have a little bit of a tougher time here. All things considered. And with that, I'm assuming they're just going to be countering us down? Not 100% sure. But anyway. Okay, with that. I may opt to save my shields here and just let my Feraligatr go, possibly. Not yet. Ah, there it is. Alright, so now we say goodbye to our Feraligatr there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. With that, we'll go ahead and swap right on in for our own Poliwrath, who should be able to survive any of the charge moves that their Poliwrath throws our way. Albeit, we may need to brace for the debuff. Yep, there it is. Alright, so with that, we do say goodbye to their... or we are able to finish off the rest of their Poliwrath. Now, do they have another Mon on the back waiting for us? They do. It is going to be the Lantern. Let's swap right back in for our Annihilate, into which case they're going to swap right back in for their Gliscor. I'm going to try tank out this first one. I think we can tank out one Aerial Ace. Yeah. I think that's as far as that tanking goes, though. If I had to be honest with you. Ah, shoot. I should have fired off the Night Slash. The regret. The regret is real. Anywho. And fire off an Icy Wind their way. Clear out their last shield. It looks like they had another... oh, we have another shield here. I thought we were out of shields, honestly. Well, doesn't really matter anyway because the Lantern comes back and we'll be finishing off our Poliwrath here. So it looks like this is going to be loss number 2 of the set here. RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Ooh, battle lost so hard they actually kicked me out of the thing. Hello. That's a new one. Sorry. Anyway, playing around with stream settings. Anyway, moving right along. Right now, we're currently 0-2, so we're definitely not in the best of places right now. We'll go ahead and jump right back into the battles and see if we can start making a comeback here as we look for match number 3. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Alright, and match number 3 of this set is going to be up against... I'm sorry. Yeah, match number 3 of this set is going to be against Orthodox Rabbit. Alright, Wabbit. What do you got? First matchup's going to be against a Swampert. Okay, that's some good neutral matchup here. We'll go ahead and try and take this one out. I think even if it is Earthquake, we should be okay. I think maybe deep in the yellow, if anything. It's going to be a Hydro Cannon. And probably could have waited till I got double Night Slash, but... go ahead and fire off that Night Slash. Ooh, okay. Well, that's an automatic. I need to save my Annihilate as long as I can. Okay, so with that we are able to counter out the rest of the Swampert. We are able to clear out one of their mons, but we are down a shield in comparison, so we'll see how this goes. Yeah, with that, yeah. The spamminess of Dragon Claw is going to be the death of us. Well, we'll try and write it out as best as we can. And with that, they actually do manage to catch our Hydro Cannon. So, there's that. Go ahead and swap that out for our Poliwrath. That, just in case. I have a sneaking suspicion though, well, they probably should get to Earthquake before we're able to finish off the rest of their Walrein. So go ahead and drop their attack, if only by a little bit, just to make sure we're A-okay moving forward. That's pretty decent. Okay. Go ahead and check the shields. I think I fired off this Icy Wind a little too early. Well, either way. And a couple more Icy Winds going. And with that, we've gotten Charizard well into the red. Although they probably have a decent amount of energy stored up at this point in time. So we shall see how well we're able to handle whatever charge moves Charizard's throwing our way. Gonna be the Blast Burn. Ooh, does get us well into the red, but we are able to Shadow Claw the rest of the Charizard out of here, and we are able to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew. Never underestimate the pure spamminess of Icy Wind. Anywho, with that, right now we're currently still in the negative. We're 1 win and 2 losses. But let's see if we can tie it all back up as we look for match number 4 of this set. At some point. Might take a minute. It's been rather slow sometimes. Oh, but there we go. Match number 4 of this set is going to be up against 111 Trip 81. Alright, 111 Trip, what do you got? First round's gonna be up against a Shadow Ampharos. Okay. Going for all the counter damage here. Now we'll just go ahead and try and tank out this next charge move. Let's see. Okay, this time around it's gonna be Thunder Punch. Gets us about half health. Okay. Probably have another Thunder Punch up and running. I'm guessing. Yep, there it is. Go ahead and shield out here. Keep our Annihilate alive as long as we possibly can. Or we could try and save that energy, but we're a little low on health, so I don't know if I want to try and play that risk against those Volt Switches. Okay, next one we're dealing with is going to be a Greedent. Interesting. Like that, coming in with another Night Slash. Do some damage in there. I think with that, we'll go ahead and let our Annihilate go here. RIP, buddy, you've done well. It's going to be Trailblaze. Be really careful about that. Okay, with that, I'll go ahead and shield out here. And again, it's going to be Trailblaze again. Okay, I probably could have gone for Icy Wind, so at the very least, if they do opt to shield, I would have been able to hit them with the debuff guarantee. Do we still get the debuff? We do still get the debuff. So now they're only boosted by 1 instead of 2. Hey-oh. Anyway. Coming in with another Trailblaze. Ooh, does get us to about half health. Okay. With that, we'll go ahead and swap in for our Feraligatr against their Poliwrath. Against their own Poliwrath. They're coming in with the icy winds, giving us the debuffs. Feraligatr shaking its head like, how dare you? How dare you use my own spells against me? Anywho. Fire off my Hydro Cannon their way. Get them to the yellow. And now we may be saying goodbye to our Feraligatr here, depending on what move they opt to use. And the Icy Wind, so we do have a little bit more fighting left in us. Not much, but we have a little more fight. Okay, with that, we do have our own Icy Wind to fire off their way. Hopefully they don't have enough energy for Scald. We'll find out in a minute. Actually, even if it is Icy Wind, we are pretty low on health, so I don't know if we're actually going to be able to survive this. Woo. Oh no! Oh! Ah, we had the Icy Wind ready, but... well, we tied, I guess, so there's that. Yeah, in any event, GG's. GG's all around. Literally can't get any closer than that, my goodness. Alright, well anyway, now we're in the negative no matter what. We're 1 win and technically 3 losses, but 1 win, 2 losses, and a tie. So, in any event, we might as well see if we can get ourselves 1 more definitive win at least, as we look for match number 5 of the set. There you go. And match number 5 of this set is going to be up against Oil City X. Alright, Oil City X, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Skeleators. And we'll opt to swap for the Feraligatr, in which case they opt to swap for the Ampharos. Okay. Can work with this. We'll find a way. We'll find a way. I'll go ahead and use up at least 1 shield here, because I want to keep my Feraligatr alive for a little bit as we fight off against this Ampharos, who's rocking Brutal Swing. Brutal. Yeah, fire from another Hydro Cannon. Ooh, get them well into the red. Maybe a little bit of a gamble to try and keep my Feraligatr alive after this, but I'm gonna try and keep my Feraligatr alive after this. I don't know what to tell you. And with that, they're coming in with the Poliwrath next. And with that, they are able to finish off the rest of our Feraligatr is the word. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And with that, they're coming in with, I'm assuming, oh, Icy Wind. Okay. Okay, with that, we're coming in with our own Poliwrath. I think they're going for the full-on Disarming Voices. Yep, there it is. That. So I'm gonna have to fire off a Icy Wind their way. Probably take a. Oh no! They're hanging on to their shield. Okay. They're going for the Scald then. Huh. Shoot. The regret is real. Okay. That's fine. Ooh, do they have enough for Shadow Ball already? That's what concerns me. They do. We do survive, but I don't think we're going to come out of this with a W, unfortunately. Well, we have a chance to take out their last shield at the very least, but yeah, unfortunately that is going to be a definitive loss there to end the set. RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Yeah, and with that, it's technically 1 win, 3 losses, and a tie, but I'm guessing the game still counts it as 1 win and 4 losses, so that's how I'm going to record it. So, major RIPs for this set. But we do still manage to get this 900 Stardust, as well as, well, we still stay in the 2100, so I can't really argue with that. So we're staying out at 2123, which could also be a sign that since it didn't lower as much as I thought it would, it could be a sign that the thing actually counted as a tie. I don't really know how that works out. But yeah, so I'll just keep it as 1 and 4. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm feeling weird today. I don't know. Okay, well, anyway. Maybe I'm feeling a little down from a negative set out there, but you know, we're currently hanging out in a little bit of a balance here. You know, we had 2 positive sets of the night in our first and third, and we've had now 2 negative sets under us. So let's go ahead and jump right back into the battles and see if we can get ourselves positive set number 3 of the night. As we have jumped into the basic rewards and jumped into Ultra Premier, and now to introduce a team that will be hopefully getting us a positive set before the end of the night, or before the end of this first 5 sets, I guess. We're starting things out with Annihilate at the front, rocking Counter, Night Slash, and Shadow Ball. Hanging out in the middle, we have Shadow Feraligatr, rocking Shadow Claw, Hydro Cannon, and Ice Beam. And then closing everything out, we have Poliwrath, who's rocking Counter, Icy Wind, and Scald. Alright, so this is the team that we have assembled. Let's go ahead and jump right back into the battles and see how we do for set number 5 of the night. And with that, match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Ton MBS 45. Alright, Ton, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Charizard. Shadow Charizard, mind you. Okay, this should be interesting. And we'll go ahead and shield out here just in case they're going straight Blast Burn. It's going to be Dragon Claw for the bait. That makes sense. I'm guessing this one's going to be the Blast Burn, so we're going to go ahead and shield out here. Nope, Dragon Claw again. Okay. Going for the double bait. A little bit of an interesting move, but I'll take it. Granted, that's what I'm hoping to do in return. Ooh. Hello. Hello, attack boost. Where did you come from? I'm from the same place as this green Poliwrath. That's cool. Much respect to the shiny flex. Anywho, we're going in for the Shadow Ball. Finishing off the Poliwrath. Face to face once again with the Charizard. Saying goodbye to our Annihilate. Why am I saying every sentence like this? Anyway. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And the next one I'm bringing in is going to be the Shadow Feraligatr, who is able to Shadow Claw the Charizard right on out of here. And that final one there is going to be the Swampert. Coming in with one Hydro Cannon number 1. Now coming in with Hydro Cannon number 2. Got some good damage in. Got them well into the yellow. So at least we got that. Coming in with their own Hydro Cannon. And with that, we are able, or they have opted to call it a night, so we are able to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Excuse me. Alright, so for the first time of the night, we're actually starting off strong. We're starting off with a win out here. Let's see if we can go for win number 2 as we look for match number 2 of this set. And match number 2 of this set is going to be up against Ads and Dads. What a username. Alright, dads and dads, what do you got? First match is going to be up against a Shadow Empress. And we've dealt with this lead before. Now it's just a matter of whether or not you're a brutal swinging Ampharos or you're a thunder punching Ampharos. You're a brutal swinging Ampharos. Okay, with that we'll go ahead and fire off a Knight to swing your way. Do you opt to use a shield or do you let your Ampharos go? Okay, well I guess you didn't really need to worry too much. Oh, well. Just take good damage on your Ampharos, I guess. And with that, we have Optus' shield out there last brutal swing, and we'll go ahead and fight back with a Night Slash. And we actually got the attack boost as well. Ooh, buddy. Might not have been the best idea to stick it out the entire fight, but we did. Alright, that's gonna be a Leaf Blade, but I'm guessing they have another one charged. Yep, they do. Can we survive Leaf Blade? That's the real question out here. Ooh, barely, but yes. Last one to deal with is going to be their Abomasnow, into which case we're going to swap out for our Poliwrath. Getting some good damage in with the counters, but they're going to get some good damage in with the Energy Ball. Ow. Going for the Icy Wind, lowering their attack, if only by a little bit. Or also getting a little bit of extra damage in there. I'll take that. I'll take that. And they're going for the own Icy Wind. And with that. And with their own Icy Wind, getting their last shield out of here. Ooh. They might have enough for a Leaf Blade, though. Oh, yeah, they do! Dang it. Fought as well as we could. Kept it as close as we could. But unfortunately, the ever-spamminess of Gallade has gotten the better of us. RIPs there, but unless GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so with that right now, we are currently all tied up. We are 1 win and 1 loss. Let's see if we can go bring it back into our favor as we go into match number 3, which is going to be against Fat Dub Shmoo. Alright, Fat Dub, what do you got? It's going to be the Mirror Annihilate v Annihilate. Judging by how I wasn't able to get to Shadow Ball yet, I'm assuming they didn't either. There it is. Okay, with that, they want to just swap out for their Swampert. Into which case, oh no, I'll have to swap in for our Poliwrath. Okay, we should be able to tank out this next one, whether it be Sludge Wave or Earthquake. We should be okay, I think. We're still about half health, but otherwise we're still kicking. We'll go ahead and fire off a Scald their way. Hope for some good neutral damage there. Pretty good, pretty good. No attack debuff, unfortunately. It is what it is. And with that, I'll go ahead and shield out here just in case they're going for another Earthquake. It is going to be the Hydro Cannon. That we are able to counter out the rest of the Swampert at the very least. That's going to be the return of the Annihilate, but nope, it's going to be a Lantern. Okay. Okay, with that in mind, and fire off an Icy Wind their way. We're going to try and reduce their attack as much as we can before our inevitable demise. Well, we tried. Thunderbolt. Okay, we're going for the Night Slash. Taking out their final shield. Maybe I should have gone for another Night Slash. Might have been going a little too greedy there. Oh, no, not too bad. Oh. Now they're coming in with an Annihilate. Soak up this Shadow Ball damage. We're swapping in for our Shadow Feraligatr. Are able to Shadow Claw the rest of the Annihilate, but now we have a Hydro Cannon ready for the Lantern, which is going to be enough damage to clear the Lantern and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. There's the word. GG's. GG's all around. Oh, we got ourselves a cool 555th win in Ultra League. Nice. A lot of cool numbers out here today. Anyway. With that... Oh, before we get into this next battle, I'm going to take a quick moment. Just grab a quick drink of water, real quick. Yeah. Always remember to stay hydrated. Very important. Oh boy, okay. Hey. Okay, so right now we're currently in the positive. We are 2 wins and 1 loss. Let's go ahead and jump right back into the battles and jump right back into Ultra Premier and see how we do for match number 4 of this set. And match number 4 of this set is going to be up against Algrammy. Alright, Algrammy, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Feraligatr. Go ahead and swap around out for our Poliwrath, in which case they're going to swap out for their Skeleators. The thing to mainly look out for in terms of fighting Skeletors is that Skeleators knows Disarming Voice. We do have a way to counteract at least a little bit with our Skeld. We'll go ahead and try and take out this first one. I think the first Disarming Voice should get us to about half health. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna need to use up my first shield here. And we do have Icy Wind at the ready, so we're going to fire that their way. Let the Skeleators go, or... Oh, actually, they don't need to worry about that too much anyway. Well, in any event, we are able to counter out the rest of the Skeletors. Now do you see the return of the Feraligatr? I don't know why I bothered to ask that question. I see the Feraligatr staring me in the face. Anywho, I'll go ahead and now say goodbye to our Poliwrath here. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And with that, we're going to go into the mirror. We're going Shadow Claw v Shadow Claw out here. Ooh, and with that, they've opted to swap in for Goodra. And swap right on out for our Annihilate. For the most part, I think Goodra tends to be pretty spammy, but in terms of damage output, I think we should be relatively okay. Yeah. Fire off a Night Slash their way, get them onto the red, I'll take that. We'll go ahead and shield out here. Oh no, it's gonna be Aqua Tail, so I didn't have to worry too much there, that's fine. Okay, so we do have a couple of Night Slashes at the ready, so we'll go ahead and fire that their way. See if we can take out shield number 1. Can we take out shield number 2 too? 2. Yeah. Okay, now it's just a matter of whether or not they're double charged in hydro cannons. If they are, then this effort was all for naught. Well, we put up the best fight that we could, I guess, but the Feraligatr has bested us this time around. So unfortunately, that is going to be loss number 2 of the set here. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, right now, ow. Sorry. We're all tied up for 2 wins and 2 losses. Let's see if we're able to end this in the positive as we go into match number 5, which is going to be up against Martini Logo? Anyway, first matchup is going to be up against a Kingdra. Kingdra can definitely do some pretty nasty neutral damage. Yep. And going for the Night Slash. Managed to take out shield number 1. With that, we'll go ahead and bring in our Feraligatr to go Shadow Claw v Shadow Claw out here. Let's see what charge move Glisopod's firing our way. It's gonna be X Scissor. Okay. Go ahead and fight back with a Hydro Cannon. Yellow, okay. And with that, we'll go ahead and use up shield number 1 here. Another X Scissor. And now we'll go ahead and fire off a Hydro Cannon their way. Do we clear out the Glisopod or do we clear the final shield? Glisopod it is. Okay, so that's the return of the Kingdra. Go ahead and fire off a final Hydro Cannon their way. Now say goodbye to our Feraligatr there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. With that, we'll go ahead and use up our final shield here just to keep Annihilate alive as long as I can. It's gonna be Octazooka. Get the Shadow Ball in time. Ooh. Probably should have just opted for Night Slash. That's my B. Let's see what they're firing. It's gonna be another Octazooka. Okay, so we are able to survive it at the very least, so we're okay there. And with that, we are able to fire off our own Shadow Ball their way. Clear out the Kingdra. And with that, ooh, what I'm gonna deal with is going to be a Alolan Ninetales. Did bring out the Poliwrath. Could be trying to tank out a Dazzling Gleam here. Fortunately for us, we do actually manage to survive it, so that's pretty good. But I'm not quite able to get the Scald off. That's rather unfortunate. Ooh, unfortunately, we just weren't able to get to the Shadow Ball in time for that one, so unfortunately this is going to be another negative set here. RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, it is another negative, but at the very least, we do still get 2 wins under our belt here, so we can claim this 900 Stardust when it comes back, and we got ourselves 3 rare candies, so that's always nice. And we still stay in the 2100s, albeit rather low at 2108, but it is what it is. Okay, so with that, started out the night strong with 4 wins out of 5, dipped a little bit into the negative, but still kept it close with 2 wins out of 5 in set 2. Came back stronger than ever, or came back with a vengeance in set 3 with 4 wins out of 5. Unfortunately, had ourselves a rough showing in set 4 with technically 1 win, 3 losses, and 1 tie, but I'm not sure if that just counts as one extra loss, so we're just gonna say 1 win and 4 losses there. And unfortunately, set 5 stays in the negative with 2 wins out of 5. So with that, I am going to take this moment to... it is a brand new day, so we do have 5 more sets that we can do. Yeah, but I'm gonna take this moment to take a quick breather. Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick breather, grab some water and whatnot, and just recollect myself real quick, because again, I've been all over the place tonight, so yeah. Oh, but before I head out, I apologize, it was kind of a while ago, but David Ruffin, thank you very much for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. Apologize if again I'm all over the place, but yeah, I'm gonna give me like a few minutes just to recollect and whatnot, so if you don't mind, I will be right back. Hello, we have returned. Alright, so yeah, so technically we do still have 5 sets that we can do. Although, if I had to be 100% honest with you, I'm not sure if I'm in the right mood set to do all 5 sets. But at the very least, I do want to do at least one more set before we ultimately call it a night here. So yeah, and I guess depending on how we're feeling momentum-wise, we'll try and do another set after that. But at the very least, we'll do one more set. We'll see how it all goes. But yeah. Yeah, I apologize for planning to cut this early. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just... guess it's just been one of those days, But anyway, not to get too down or too moody or anything, we'll go ahead and do one final, or at least one more set. Yeah, and we'll decide from there. But for now, we'll go ahead and jump into the basic rewards. We're going to jump into Ultra Premier. And to introduce the team we'll be using for this set, as we have for the previous sets. We're starting things out with Annihilate up at the front, who's rocking Counter, Night Slash, and Shadow Ball. Hanging out in the middle is Feraligatr of the Shadow variety, who's rocking Shadow Claw, Hydro Cannon, and Ice Beam. And then closing everything out, we have Poliwrath, who's rocking Counter, Icy Wind, and Scald. Alright, so this is the team that we're rocking. Let's go ahead and jump right back into the battles and see how we do. We're set number 6 of the night. And with that, match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Jagway. Alright, Jagway, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Galvantula. That's a first. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and strike back with a Night Slash their way. Clear out number 1. Ooh, and actually get the attack debuff. I'll take that. And with that, I'll go ahead and shield out here. And discharge. We do have another Night Slash to fire off their way. Do we clear out shield number 2, or do we do good damage to the Galvantula? Shield number 2 it is, alright. Might be playing a little bit risky here, but I'm going to go ahead and try and try and shield out this next one as well. Okay, and with that, we do have an opportunity to fire off another Night Slash their way. Then we are able to clear out the rest of the Galvantula. The next one we're going to deal with is going to be a Poliwrath. And with that, judging by how fast it was, I'm guessing this is going to... Oh no, that was Mudshot though, so... Okay, it's going to be Icy Wind. Do lose a little bit of our attack power there, which is kind of a bummer. But anyway, we'll go ahead and now fire off a Shadow Ball their way. Clear out the Poliwrath. Now, last one to deal with is going to be a Cradley. In which case, We're going to bring in our Poliwrath to do as much damage to the Cradily as we can, or at the very least lower their attack before our inevitable demise. Okay, with that, going in for the Icy Wind. Oh, actually was super effective as well, so I'll take that. And with that, we may be saying goodbye to our Poliwrath here. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And with that, we are able to Shadow Claw the rest of the Cradily out of here with our Feraligatr and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, on the plus side, we're starting things out on the positive. We're currently 1-1. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2 as we look for match number 2 of this set. And match number 2 of this set is going to be up against Pure Zinc. It's the purest of elements out here today. And with that, starting things out with the Skeledirge. That. We'll go ahead and shield out here. It's going to be the Disarming Voice. And it should be charged up enough for a Shadow Ball, I'm pretty sure. And with that, they've opted to swap out for their Shadow Feraligatr. We'll swap out for our Poliwrath. Anything to look out for is the fact that Feraligatr is pretty spammy with their charge moves. And while we do resist it, it's going to take quite a decent chunk of health out of us. Go ahead and save up my shield for now. Okay, let's get us right into the red. Okay. So we are able to finish off the rest of the Feraligatr. And with that, final one to deal with is going to be their own Annihilate. Okay. So right now we have Shadow Feraligatr facing off against the Skeledirge. We do have the Hydro Cannon. We do fire off said Hydro Cannon. We return with the Annihilate. We do have another Hydro Cannon at the ready. Go ahead and fire that off. And we clear out the Annihilate and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so far so good. We're hanging in the positive. We're 2 for 2. Let's see if we can go 3 for 3 as we look for match number 3 of this set. There you go. And match number 3 of this set is going to be up against Arvin 2. Alright, Arvin 2, what do you got? Ooh, first round's going to be up against a Pidgeot. Pidgeot, I actually have no idea how I'm going to... I'm thinking they're probably going Feather Dance, but just in case they're going Brave Bird and Dip, nope, it's gonna be Feather Dance. Makes sense, makes sense. For another Night Slash, clearing out shield number 1. And they may go for the Brave Bird here, but we're gonna try to tank it. Oh, it's gonna be Feather Dance again. We are losing a good amount of our attack power at this point. So that was a goodbye to our Annihilate there. RIP buddy, you've done well. With that, I'm guessing Brave Bird now. Nope, Feather Dance. Hello. Alright, so they do manage to get the attack debuff and our shield as well, so I'm a little bit bummed about that. Now face to face with their Shadow Feraligatr. Went for the skull. Did not quite get the debuff, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Go ahead and match their Feraligatr with our Feraligatr. With the Hydro Cannon, gets us to half health. Dang it. I probably should have just fired it off from the very beginning. I don't know why I didn't do that. I think I was hoping that I would have a little bit of a better... Anyway. Regardless, we do manage to finish off the rest of the... what do you call them? What do you call them? Finish off the rest of the... Oh, shoot. Feraligatr! There's the word I'm looking for. Oh my goodness. And with that, Steelix is coming in with the Break and Swipe. Actually doesn't finish us off here. But they do still have one more shield left, so I'm pretty sure they're going to shield out this one. But you never know. Maybe they're feeling confident. There it is. With that, Steelix is able to finish off the rest of the Poliwrath, and that is going to be loss number 1 of this set. Yep, there it is. So RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, right now we are currently 2-1. Let's see if we can go 3-1 as we go into match number 4 against Sir Cam Newton. All right, Sir Cam Newton, what do you got? First matchup's gonna be up against a Galissapod. Oh, buddy. Okay. And swap right on out for our Shadow Feraligatr. Galissapod coming in with the X Scissor. Strike back with a real quick Hydro Cannon. And shield out here. The X Scissor. Oh, I thought they're coming in with an Ampharos. Alright. We got a couple swings in before our demise there. And then we're going to swing back with our Annihilate. We're going to try and tank out this next attack. Be sure whether it's Thunder Punch, Brutal Swing, it should be okay. Yeah. And with that, we are able to Night Slash the rest of the... counter the rest of the Ampharos right on out of here. Fire off a Night Slash their way. Can we get to another one before we get to the next charge move? Ooh. Shield out here. Okay. use up their final shield, or they can bind to Gliscopod. Okay. Last one is going to be the Shadow Gliscor. I'm a little bit concerned about the damage we're going to take from Aerial Ace. Yeah, there's a little, not gonna lie. They might have Aerial Ace double charged. I'm not 100% sure though. No, but they were close. I'm guessing. So with that charge move, they are going to be able to clear out our Annihilate or Night Slash. I'm sorry. They are able to clear out our Annihilate, and that will be loss number 2 for us. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's all around. Alright, so started out strong, but unfortunately, the night came back to haunt us. So right now we're 2-2. Let's see if we can end this with at least one more win under our belt as we jump into match number 5 of this set, which is going to be up against Ready 1, Freddy 3. Alright, Ready 1, Freddy 3, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Skeletor's. Okay, with that, they're going for 3. I'm guessing they're going for the Disarming Voice first, which should get them... Okay. Okay, with the extra Incinerate, I'm pretty sure they have enough for Shadow Ball at this point. But at the very least, we were able to clear out the rest of their shield, so I'll take that. Say goodbye to Annihilate there. R.I.P. buddy, you've done well. Okay, we'll go ahead and use up our final shield here, because I'm assuming this is going to be the Hail Mary Shadow Ball. Yep, there it is. We'll go ahead and fire back with a Hydro Cannon, clear out the Skeletor's. It's going to be Feraligatr v Feraligatr. Hydro Cannon and dip. That final one deal is going to be an Annihilate. Ooh, we did manage to get the attack debuff at the very least, so I'll take that. Now it's just a matter of how well we're able to handle this next Shadow Ball. Fairly well, actually. Aha, okay. Coming in with another Scald, clearing out the Annihilate. Feraligatr might have enough for a 1-2, I'm not sure. Definitely has enough for at least one more Hydro Cannon. Gets a spawn to the red. Oh, buddy. But we do have enough to get to our own Hydro Cannon before our demise. And with that, we do manage to get ourselves our 70th win of the research. Our 3rd win of this set. Guaranteeing the positive. GG's. GG's all around. Woo, okay. Kind of real close there, but managed to get back into the positive, at least with this set. So we can go ahead and claim that 900 Stardust when it bothers to come back on screen. There you are. We also got ourselves a fast TM, and we got a Wooloo! It's the Wooloo! On a side note, when are we getting Gen 8? The rest of the Gen 8 ones. I guess we'll find out later. But for now, we got a Wooloo, which is our 7th day streak. Nice. Interesting IVs, so I'm going to transfer you out. Some extra candy, thank you. And with that, we have climbed our way back up to 21-25. Heyo. Okay, so with that, we are started out with 4 and 5, fairly strong. Set 2 dipped a little bit in the negative, but still kind of hanging out in the middle with 2 wins out of 5. Set 3, once again pretty strong, 4 wins out of 5. Set 4, 1 and 4, definitely not strong there. Or I guess 1-3-1 if you count one of them as a tie, but well, again, we'll just say 1 and 4. Set 5, also in the negative, unfortunately, with 2 wins out of 5, but we were able to get ourselves a positive set after that little drought in the middle with 3 wins out of 5. So, yeah, not bad there, not bad there. But with that, I think we will go ahead and do one more set. Yeah, I think I'm feeling up for at least one more set before we ultimately call it a night here. So we'll go ahead and jump right back into the battles, jump into the Ultra Premiere, and to introduce the team that we'll be using for this final set. We're rocking an Annihilate up at the front, who's rocking Counter, Night Slash, and Shadow Ball. Hanging out in the middle is a Shadow Feraligatr, rocking Shadow Claw, Hydro Cannon, and Ice Beam. And then closing everything out, we have Poliwrath, who's rocking Counter, Icy Wind, and Scald. Alright, so this is the squad. Let's go ahead and jump right back into the battles and see how we do for set number 7. Quite possibly our final set of the night. Anyway, match number 1 of this set is going to be up against King Fire 1607. Alright, King Fire, what do you got? Ooh, first round is going to be up against a Feraligatr. Okay, with that, they're coming in with their... Wasting no time here, going straight for the Hydro Cannon. Respect it. And with that, we do have a Night Slash prepped and ready. Fire off another one before they get to their Hydro Cannon. Ooh, not quite. We'll go ahead and use up my final shield here, just because we do have Poliwrath in the back, who should be able to take care of the rest of this Feraligatr if need to be. But for now, we're going one more Night Slash. Clear out shield number 2. Ooh, and yep, they do manage to finish off the rest of our Annihilate here. RIP, buddy, you've done well. Go ahead and bring in the Poliwrath. He is able to counter the Feraligatr before they get to the next Hydro Cannon. And with that, they have now called it a night, so we do manage to clear ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that right now, we are 1 for 1. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2 as we look for our next opponent in this set. Whoever they may be. And match number 2 of this set is going to be up against Pap 60th St. Philly, maybe? Anyway. First matchup is going to be up against a Shadow Mook. Right now is the battle of not very effective fast moves. I'm forgetting everything I know today. Alright, they're coming in with a Thunder Punch. Okay, that's cool. Alright, striking back with a Night Slash. Ooh, we got the attack boost too. Alright, well now I definitely want to keep my Annihilate alive as long as I possibly can. And we'll go ahead and shield out here. Another Thunder Punch. Okay, we have another Night Slash at the ready. Okay, clear out shot number 2. And now we're face to face with a Goodra. And with that, as much as I want to keep up with the what was it? The attack boost damage. We're running pretty low on health, so swapping things out for our Poliwrath. Hoping we can finish off the Goodra before they get to another Power Whip. Maybe I got a little too greedy there. We'll find out if we can survive. Oh, no, it's gonna be Aqua Tail. Okay, we're fine. We're good there. We're good there. And with that, they're swapping back in for their Shadow Muck. I went for the Icy Winds, which is enough to finish off the rest of the Muck. And with that, they brought in their Shadow Poliwrath, and before we continue the battle, they've opted to call it a night, so we do manage to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. I'm so sorry, I feel like that last bit was a little long-winded. Excuse me. So yeah, with right now we're 2-0. Let's see if we can go 3-0 and then move into our next match against Baby Jet NM. Alright, Baby Jet, what do you got? First matchup's gonna be up against an Ampharos. Okay. They're building up energy like crazy over there. What the heck? What are they prepping for? I don't know, but they're probably well overstocked on energy at this point. Ooh, I think I got the attack boost. Exciting. If that's the case, I definitely don't want to try and use up as many shields as I can here. Oh, they're going for a Zap Cannon. Oh my goodness. Was not ready for the Zap Cannon. Oh, buddy. And now they're coming in with the Brutal Swing. Okay. That we are able to counter the rest of the Ampharos right on out of here. The next one we have to deal with is going to be the Feraligatr, who is dealing good damage with the Shadow Claws, but we're able to fight back pretty well with our Shadow Ball there. Then we finish off the rest of the Feraligatr, and now, oh buddy, last mon to deal with is going to be the Skeledirge. We do have one Night Slash before our Neverroll Demise. That we are able to swap out for our own Feraligatr. How well do we handle this next attack? Oof. And with that, we were able to Shadow Claw a little bit more of the Skeledirge, but before they've opted to call it a night. So we do manage to secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Of course, the moment I decided to say, like, oh, this is going to be the final set of the night is the moment we actually start doing pretty well. Anywho, I'm not complaining. Right now, we're currently 3-0. Let's see if we can go 4-0 as we go into our 4th match of the set. Also, hello, and welcome to the stream, Legend T987. Welcome, welcome. Just in time for match number 4 against Legend of Quill. Right, Legend of Quill, what do you got? First matchup's going to be up against an Ampharos. Ampharos, definitely a popular Pokemon in this Ultra Premier League. You can see why. Anyway, Ampharos coming in with the Brutal Swing. fight back with our Night Slashes. Ooh, with that, we'll go ahead and use up our first shield here. Keep our Annihilate alive as long as we can. Fire off another Night Slash their way. Ooh, and we got the attack boost. Ooh, feeling boosted tonight. I don't know what's going on with that, but I'll take it. And with that, next mon that we're dealing with is going to be the Alolan Muk. Okay. Is it a bit of a gamble to keep running with the rest of our boosted up Annihilate? Probably. But dang, did do a pretty good job of getting rid of the rest of the health on that Muk. Final one to deal with is going to be a Gyarados, a Shadow Gyarados. In which case we've opted to swap in for our Shadow Feraligatr. Okay, now it's just a matter of outlasting this Gyarados. Coming in with a crunch. I know Gyarados is a flying type, but I'm not sure if Gyarados knows any flying type moves now that I think about it. In any event, we were able to hit the Gyarados with the Hydro Cannon and then Shadow Claw both the Gyarados and the Alolan Muk out of here. So we do manage to get ourselves victory number 4 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, hanging in strong. Currently 4-0. Can we get ourselves a full 5-0? We'll find out as we look for our final match of the set. Yep, here we go. And match number 5 of this set is going to be up against Maikon Wazowski. Alright, Mike Wazowski starting things out with a Glade up at the front. We have opted to stick it out with our Annihilate. Our counters are resisted and their Psycho Cuts hurt quite a good amount, but otherwise I will go ahead and shield here. Okay, with that, I'll go ahead and fire off some Night Slashes their way. Hope for some good neutral damage. Or taking out their shields. One or the other. Alright, so no attack boost on this one, unfortunately. Now we'll go ahead and say goodbye to our Annihilate here. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And with that, I'm assuming it's going to be another Leaf Blade heading our way. And use our Profono Shield there. And with that, we are able to Shadow Claw the rest of the Glade right on out of here. And with that, next one to deal with is going to be a Greninja. The red, bust out the Poliwrath, tank out this next attack. Whatever it is, give it a minute. Oh, there it is. So with that, not sure if we're running into a little bit of technical difficulties all of a sudden. But they seem to have disappeared. The last one is a Skeletor's. Arguably, Skeletors will probably do pretty nasty work against our Poliwrath, but I think we should be able to justifying this current lag moment to the fact that I'm pretty sure we would have been able to take it out with Feraligatr at the end there. But yeah, rather hate if this was actually chalked up to a lag moment here. Kind of spoils the fun of any form of victory there, but I like to think we probably had a pretty good shot of winning that. But unfortunately, we'll never know. But prior to whatever happened in the end there, we were able to still get a chance to say GG's. GG's all around. And Wiggly Woo, hello, welcome to the stream. Hi mate, hope you are well. I'm doing alright. It's been a very interesting night. And the battles have been a little all over the place, admittedly. We started out the night strong with 4 out of 5. Set 2 had a little bit of a dip, but stayed kind of close with 2 wins out of 5. Set 3 we came back better than ever, or I guess as much as set 1 with 4 out of 5. Set 4 is technically 1 win, 3 losses, and a tie, but not sure if that still just constitutes as a loss, so it's 1 and 4. Set 5, also in the negative with 2 and 5, but we started going back up in the positive a little bit with set 6 with 3 out of 5, and we just completed set number 7 with a full 5-0. Albeit that last match, I'm not 100% sure if that was due to lag or not, but at the very least, we can still claim this 900 Stardust, this fast TM, this Carbink. Oh yeah, 5-0. Nothing like a 5-0 to wasn't feeling all too great after set number 5, but you know, I have to admit, a full 5-0 lifts the spirits just a little bit. Yeah, with that we can also claim these 3 rare candies and this 1800 Stardust. And now we have moved on up to 2197. I guess it's a cool 5,000 Stardust as well. Alright, so with that, yeah, I think with that, we'll go ahead and call it here on a high note. It's been, all in all, we've remained fairly in the positive with only a couple of dips here and there, but yeah, I think it's starting to get a little bit on the late side for me, and admittedly it's been a fairly long day prior to, so I don't know if I'm going to be maintain enough energy to move on to set number 8 here, but yeah, at the very least, can say we've ended on a very high note with a cool 5-0. Hopefully I'll be able to do some battles offline a little bit, or hopefully get our EL, continue the positive sets going. Hopefully we'll be able to climb a little bit more in our rankings, and who knows, maybe we'll be able to get to veteran rank by the end of, maybe not by the end of Ultra Premier. I think that's only the rest of today and the rest of today. So yeah, we'll continue aiming for that veteran ranking, but I think that's for later. For now, yeah, we'll go ahead and call it a night here. Thank you very much to everyone who tuned in to this stream. Thank you very much to Wiggly Woo, Legend T987, yeah, Legend T97 and Super Chango for stopping by, chatting it up for a little bit. Always appreciated. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, thank you again for stopping by. I apologize if I'm, for cutting it off here, but the day has been long, and hopefully I'll be able to rest up and give a better stream, I think, tomorrow / later today, but that's plans for later. For now, yeah, oh, and also thank you very much to David Rafan for the follow. Greatly appreciated. If you do want to check out any future streams, you can of course follow us here on Twitch. We also do stream over on YouTube as well under the same name of Voyaging Trainer. So if you'd like, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Speaking of YouTube, and I guess this Twitch channel for that matter, if you want to catch up on any of the streams that are exclusive to here on Twitch, the VODs for those are saved on our sister YouTube channel, Voyage Archives. And lastly, if you want to keep up to date on our weekly stream schedules, as well as just check out our daily happenings, you can always follow us on our socials, Twitter, /X, and Instagram at Voyaging Trainer. Once again, that'll pretty much do it for the stream. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you.